I'm doing a rock-type tier list because I promised. Alright, let's see here. Alright. I'm only gonna do fully evolved Pokemon. Or, like, things that are useful, not fully evolved. Golem? C, and I kind of feel like that's generous. I don't know, like, what do I want to use Golem over other stuff? You know what I'm saying? What does Golem do that other Pokemon don't do better? You know? It's just, like, rock type. So, I don't know. I'm putting it at C. Alolan Golem is cool, but it's also just kind of, like, a little bit better than normal Golem. So, I don't know. They're going there for now. They could go down, honestly. They could go down, but, like, Galvanize is kind of cool. Okay, after that, Onyx is S tier, because Onyx just helped us win that battle. Is that fair? I don't know. In fact, Onyx is going in My Hero. Onyx is going up there, specifically for what it just did for us. Then you have Rhydon, who... Eviolite Rhydon's really good. Like, Eviolite Rhydon can do everything that Golem can do, but better, except for use, Sucker Punch. And that's Rhydon. Like, that's where I'm putting Rhydon, you know? So I think Rhydon's B. Then we have, like, the fossils, who, like, I like, but I don't think are actually, like, particularly good. But, like, I like them. I like Amistar, but, like, I don't think it's very good. I mean, no. Okay. Here's what I'll say. Here's the thing about Amistar. Or I can think of things I can do with Amistar and Kabuto, which is, like, run them on a rain team? Yes. You know what? Maybe I put these in D. Maybe these go D. Maybe these go C. I think that might be fair. I might put Amistar first because I feel like it does more. I'll put Kabutops higher. I think, yeah, like, I think they go C. Okay, it's just, like, not to, like, dick on Golem, but it's just, like, again, Golem just has, like, all, like, the basic rock-type thing. Then Aerodactyl? Okay, Aerodactyl's definitely higher than these two. Is Aerodactyl better than Rhydon? Okay, I mean, I guess the fact that it's not tied to Eviolite does give it some use. Like, just how fast it is. I almost want to say it's A among rock types just because it's, like, the fastest rock type. But then again, like, there are better fast Pokemon to use if I'm just not committing to using a fast rock type. I'll put it B. I'll put it B for now. It might go up. I'm putting it B. I'm gonna be conservative early on. Sudowoodo. What? Let me look at Sudowoodo. I don't wanna give Mr. Modman the satisfaction of, like, dicking on Sudowoodo a little bit. It is worse in every single way than Golem. Like, Sucker Punch is nice. Like, having priority is nice. But it is kind of worse in every single way. Besides, like, having Woodhammer is nice. Yeah, Sudowoodo's pretty bad. I can't even front. Like, Sudowoodo's pretty bad. Shuckle is A tier. I'll put Shuckle in A. I'm not gonna put it in S. Because, like, realistically, like, I know how flawed Shuckle really is. Magcargo. Let me look at Magcargo. Yeah, Magcargo's pretty bad. Magcargo is Garbo. If you hit this thing with a water-type attack, it's dead. It's just dead. It's kind of tanky, but again, you can't use something, like, if you hit this thing with Earthquake or Scald, it's just dead. You're supposed to use it as a wall, but it loses the two very, very common things, so... D. Do I want to put it above you? Not really. In fairness, it's better than this thing. Alright, Corsola's pretty bad. Corsola's terrible. Galarian Corsola I love, but... normal Corsola's pretty terrible. Hello, I am Razor Leaf. Like, what do I do with that thing? What do I do with that thing? Bad, worst one here. Tyranitar is S. Tyranitar is pretty fantastic. What am I doing with Aggron? I'm gonna give it C tier just because I really like steel types. What does Lunatone do? Okay, maybe I am moving you two up to C. But these in C, you're bad. You're pretty bad. Solrock's even worse for being a physical attacker. Credillia I've always been kind of partial to. It's nifty. It has Storm Drain, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna put Credillia B. Maybe that's unfair. Maybe these things go B. Armaldo. It's like I said, it's like, I don't know why I'd use Armaldo. You know what I'm saying? Like, Armaldo is fine. Like, what's the role I'm gonna use Armaldo for that I wouldn't use anything else for? It's just like Armaldo suffers from, like, why would I use it syndrome. Putting it here. Like, I don't know. Like, what am I gonna do with it? Relicanth. What the hell does Relicanth do? Its attack is too low. If its attack was higher, I'd be really in on it. If it had, like, base 100 something attack, I'd be pretty in on it, actually. It's like, looking at its stats, those are actually pretty good, except the attack's too low. Like, I feel like the attack stat is too low to be viable. So I feel like, again, I have to put Relicanth, like, high D, low C. I'll put it below Armaldo, but I kind of like it. Okay, Regirock. Clear Body's a really good ability. Really good defense, really good spin out, pretty good, like, it's useful. Don't know what you want me to tell you. Like, those are good, like, those are usable stats. If you told me, like, put Regirock on a team, I could do it much easier than I could any of these things. And this thing. And even this thing, I think. Putting it high C. Maybe even low B. It's definitely above all these things. I'm putting it there. Rampardos. Okay, so it has really, 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 really good attack. That's about it. Like, even Scarfed is not that fast. Like, how much damage is this thing taking from, like, I don't know, Aqua Jet? 84%. So say it gets something that's actually faster than it, like, I don't know, a Starmie. Look at that. It's getting KO'd. Even with a Choice Scarf, it's slower. So, like, how good is that? Like that attack stat is very fake. It's very fake. Because everything else about this Pokemon is bad. You're like, oh, well, maybe, like... And boosted by sheer, like, no, it's not good. It's not good. Like goes there. Like, honestly, like, I could figure out how to use these things. This thing's just stupid. Like, unless your opponent is bad, you're not doing anything with that. If it only has one good stat, it's not good. What about Bastiodon? Here's the problem again. Like, Bastiodon just takes, like, a lot of damage from fighting types. Like any fighting type attack. Like, let me even say we have, like, a Rillaboom with Drain Punch. So many teams have so many Pokemon with fighting type coverage. I know I'm being like, well, look at how much damage these things do to super effective Pokemon, but like, these are very common things I'm showing you guys. I guess it's better than these things? I guess? I don't know, like, doesn't do it for me. Rhyperior's S tier. Rhyperior's really good in singles and really good in doubles. So yeah, putting it there. What about Probopass? Rhyperior's S tier, like, Rhyperior's really good in singles and really good in doubles. Alright. Then we got Probopass. Probopass kind of has the same issue. Or, by the way, any ground type move on Bastiodon too. Not even mentioning that, any ground type attack. Alright, Magnet Pull's pretty good. Okay, Magnet Pull's pretty good. I will put it higher for that. I will put Probopass low C just for Magnet Pull, because Magnet Pull's pretty good. I can't lie, like, that does give it a niche. Like, Gigalith, I lost in a tournament to Gigalith the other day. I'm putting Gigalith in A. I don't know. Gigalith is a good Pokemon. Gigalith is a really good Pokemon. It's a Sand Setter. Like, in a limited format without Tyranitar, it's really good. Yeah, Gigalith. Gigalith is just, like, better Golem. Like, better in every stat. And, like, Rock is a better typing than Rock Ground. Because this thing could, like, maybe actually, like, survive, like, a Surf. Yeah, like, this thing actually, like, can, like, take a Surf pretty well. Like, compared to Golem. That, like, we're all like, yeah, can't. Cannot. Like, I should probably put it above Shuckle, but, like, for the memes, we'll keep it below Shuckle. Crustle. Look at Crustle. I like doing these. Do you guys like these? I like doing these. I have fun doing these. Do you guys enjoy these tier lists? Because I enjoy doing them. I just kind of like get to like talk. I can just kind of like exposit opinions. The problem is, realistically, how fast does Crustle become after a Shell Smash? That's actually really fast. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm being dumb. Wait a minute. Oh. Crustle's actually really fast after a Shell Smash. Wait a minute. Oh, I kind of like Crustle then. Alright, never mind. And Crustle can be C tier. Put Crustle there. Okay, Crustle's actually a lot better than I thought. Okay, I'll take the L on that. What do you do with Caracosta? It's another Shell Smash user, but like, I don't think it's better. I think it's probably worse than this thing. I don't know. I don't like Caracosta. I've never really thought about Caracosta. I don't know. Water Rock is not great typing. Water Ground is a great type. Water Rock's a pretty ass type. Put it here. I don't know. Archeops, I think I'm probably gonna put very low. Like, Defeatist is so bad. I'll put this thing above I'll put it, like, here? Put it above Relicanth. I don't know. I don't really believe that, but I'll do it. Terracion's S tier. Like, Terracion's a ridiculous Pokemon. I'll put this thing in A tier. Actually, these things are better. These things are better. There's a reason you see these things more than this thing. What the hell is this thing even called? I'm forgetting. What is this thing called? I'm genuinely blanking on what this thing's called. Barbuckle, that's it. I really like the concept of like a barnacle Pokemon. I think that's pretty neat. It's actually not bad. This thing actually is pretty okay stat. Tough Claws is a good ability. You know, this thing isn't terrible. You know what? I'm okay with Barbuckle. You know what? You ever looked at Barbuckle's stats before? I'm putting it here. I think this actually might be a better... I'm putting it there. Kind of like it now that I'm looking at it. It's kind of a neat Pokemon. Now that I'm looking at its stats, like, I feel like it's like a better Shell Smash user. I'm kind of into it. I think I'm not going to put Tyrantrum very high. Being a Dragon type's kind of neat, because then it's neutral to grass and water. It does have Rockhead. It does have Head Smash. That thing's not terrible. I'll put it C. I'll put it, like, above these things, I think. Roarus is kind of bad. I feel like Drain Punch from anything is killing this thing. Refrigerate is a cool ability. Did they get a Roar Veil? Does not learn a Roar Veil. If I learned a Roar Veil, it might be kind of interesting. Hyper Voice is pretty okay. Yeah, Rock Ice is pretty bad. I'm now realizing there are a lot of bad fossil Pokemon. Honestly, I'm putting it here. I don't know. If it had a Roar Veil, I might really like it. Alright, where does Carbink go? I don't know what to say about this thing. A, it's getting one-shot by Surf from Starmie again. Like, I keep using Starmie as my example, because Starmie has, like, base 100 special attack, which isn't that strong. I'm not talking about a Pokemon that's, like, base 130 attack, or, like, base 130 speed. Like, base 100 is on the lower end of, like, dedicated attackers. Like, you can put up Stealth Rocks, but so can everything. Put it, like, here. Like, it's a wall that can't really wall much. Diancie's ass. Put Diancie, like, there. Then the Lycanroc forms. So I really like Lycanroc. Lycanroc Midnight, probably the lowest one. So, like, No Guard Stone Edge is nice. If that thing got Accelerock, it'd probably be higher. Because then it has something going for it. Normal Lycanroc kind of gets put really low, because there's a much better version of it right here. So it's like, why would you ever use this one? And besides the fact that this thing has 2 higher speed, which half doesn't matter because this thing's half the value of these things that they have a priority move. Yeah, so kind of weird here, but it's like this thing's A, B, and because this thing's so high, it's like almost like this thing is like D. Because like, why would I use it? You can't use both Lycanrocs on the same team. So it's almost like if I like one a lot, I have to hate the other. Like the other one almost has to be like F. Like obviously that's stupid. Like I'll put them together because they're this. No, I mean they're not the same thing. I don't know. You go here. You go there. I don't know. Kind of weird to rate them both, because one is just the other it's just the same Pokemon, but like better in every way. Minor, what does Minor even do? Form changing Pokemon are kind of bad. Like as somebody who as a kid tried to make like Zenmo Darmanitan work, okay, any kind of like form changing Pokemon like this seems a lot cooler than it is. Until you realize that you're basically sacrificing the ability to know what the Pokemon's gonna be doing on a given turn. It's just kind of like, it's just not good. But then you have Nihilego. So I like this thing for being poison type. This thing's actually really cool. Yeah, this thing's going like, I actually like this thing a lot. This thing's going like here. Is that partially because I have a small bias towards poison types? Yes. But also, it has Meteor Beam actually. It gets Meteor Beam? That's kind of tight. That's kind of tight. Wait a minute. That's kind of tight. I'm putting that thing in A tier. I think it's Meteor Beam? Give her power of Meteor Beam. I think it's Thunderbolt? Yo, that thing's sick. Yo, wait a minute, that thing's sick. Alright, Stack Attack is S tier. Stack Attack is an incredible Pokemon. Stack Attack is a dumb Pokemon. Dreadnought's a lot worse than a lot of Pokemon I have higher than it. Yeah, Dreadnought's D. Like, if I'm being fair to, like, the 2 other water rock types that I have in these low tiers, like, these things I think are both better than this thing. Colossal is pretty good. Colossal is good and is better in doubles. I'm gonna put Colossal in B. Put Colossal like there, but like a doubles player would probably tell me I'm being stupid. A doubles player would tell me I'm being stupid with that. Okay, so Stone Journey is a Pokemon I've thought a lot about, right? Because its ability Power Spot gives its allies basically a Life Orb boost. And I've really wanted to try and make this thing work. In singles, this thing is stupid. In singles, this thing is dumb. I really want to try and use this thing in doubles at some. It's base 20. Jesus Christ, that thing's bad. In singles, this thing is fucking useless, though. Because I can kind of use it in doubles, I'm putting it in C. Because I want it to work. Because I want it to be good. So, there it is, gang. There's the Elm rock type tier list, I think. There's a lot of, like, blah rock types.